Alright, welcome back to another video. So just want to give you a quick update. After doing shoulders, was it the last workout? Yeah, shoulders. After doing my shoulder workout, essentially what happened was I was getting into the car to do the school run, and I twisted, whatever way I twisted getting into the car, I've pulled my lat in a really strange place. It's a really strange sort of place in the back, and I had to take a day off. And I was then sort of thinking to myself, oh, what am I going to do? I was chatting with the wife about it, what am I going to do? I'm supposed to be deloading, not this week coming, but next week. And the wife says, why are you not deloading this week? Sure, I'm off work this week. So that's how I plan my deloads. I try to plan my deloads so that I'm doing them whenever we're going to be doing stuff as a family. Whether that be Christmas or Easter, or in this case the summer holidays. So that kind of took me by surprise, and I looked back at my diary, and right enough it is this week I'm supposed to be deloading. So the injury, I was going to take the week off just to let the back recover a bit and not put it under too much pressure, but it has actually worked out well. In terms of, I realised I could have just went through this week and not deloaded, and then all of a sudden it's too late. So it worked out. It all came out in a wash essentially. So what we're going to be doing, this is the deload week. So we're doing arms. We're going to be deloading arms first. So I think what we're going to do is something similar. This mesocycle's been short, so I'm going to be able to go a little bit heavier on the weight, but I'll still want to reduce the overall amount of volume I'm doing down a little bit, and I'll drop the weight down too. I'm just not going to drop it down as much as what I sometimes would do. So I'm going to do pretty much something similar to the deload we did in the last deload week, where I'll just try and get a bit of volume in, but with lighter weight. Although having said that, the weight, like I said, the weight's going to be slightly heavier probably than what it was the last time. Again, the exercise selection is going to be slightly different. I'm not going to deload abs because I don't think you really need to deload abs. We'll just leave those out. And I'm not going to, that's the other thing that is going to be different in the arm session. I'm not going to do the antagonistic supersets. Again, just because the whole idea of a deload is to reduce fatigue, and that's a good way, although it's only really interset fatigue you're increasing there, but still we're not going to do the antagonistic supersets. So we'll do just a couple of sets of easy bar curls, a couple of sets of preacher curls, and then a couple of sets of overhead triceps extensions, and a couple of sets of triceps push-downs. And again, the idea with any deload is just put blood into the muscle and try and kickstart that recovery process. Anyway, let's get to it. right, that's going to do it for the deload of arms. Again, I've said this, I think every time I do a deload, I say the same thing. It feels like you're cheating. So it does, you leave so much in the tank. But again, you got to just keep that in your head that we're trying to just put blood into a muscle and, you know, kickstart the recovery process. It's not really about pushing yourself to the limit. And it can be challenging sometimes to hold back, especially whenever you know you've got more in the tank. But I felt like it went pretty well. I felt a good pump on the arms, so I did. Which is, I think that's a good sign of a good deload, is whenever you get a bit more of a pump on, because obviously the pump is literally blood in the muscle, which is exactly what we're looking for. So that'll be it for arms anyway, and that'll be it for this video. So if you've enjoyed the video, feed the anabolic algorithm with comments, shares, likes and subscribes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy.